Americans consume over 70 million hot dogs at baseball stadiums every year, enough to stretch from New York to Los Angeles and back. Being at the ballpark is such an amazing experience. The crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd, and that first bite of a ballpark hot dog creates memories that last a lifetime. But sometimes nostalgia blinds us to the reality that what we're eating isn't actually worth it. The stadium food industry has become a captive audience goldmine where vendors know you can't leave for better food, so quality becomes optional, while prices soar astronomical. $12 for a hot dog costing 50 cents to make is less than an authentic ballpark tradition. When concession companies prioritize profit margins over food quality, tradition becomes an excuse for overpriced mediocrity. Today, I'm exposing 5 stadium foods that have become parodies of themselves. Overpriced, low-quality versions of satisfying ballpark classics. But stick around because I'll also reveal 3 stadium foods that actually get it right, proving premium pricing can be justified when venues prioritize quality over pure profit. Let's start with the most overpriced offender. The Dodger dog was once the gold standard of stadium food, a 10-inch all-beef frank that defined ballpark eating. For decades, this iconic hot dog represented everything great about stadium food: quality ingredients, generous portions, and authentic flavor that justified the premium price. But in 2021, everything changed. The Dodgers switched suppliers from Farmer John to Papa Cantella's, and the results have been catastrophic. The recipe change ended the Farmer John era and sparked years of "it's not the same" complaints from longtime fans. The new Dodger dogs are shadows of their former selves. The beef quality has declined noticeably, with a processed taste lacking the rich, meaty flavor that made the originals famous. Synthetic casings replaced natural ones, eliminating the satisfying snap that was part of the authentic experience. But the real problem is preparation. These dogs are often overcooked, sitting in steamers for hours until they develop that wrinkled, dried-out appearance with a soggy bun, screaming gas station quality. What should be a juicy, flavorful frank becomes a tough, chewy disappointment, bearing no resemblance to the legendary original. At $8 per dog, you're paying premium prices for a generic hot dog with a famous name. Customer complaints have been relentless since the supplier switch. If you're paying premium prices, you want iconic quality, not mediocrity disguised as tradition. Oracle Park's garlic fries have achieved legendary status among tourists, but the reality rarely lives up to the hype. These fries have become more about Instagram photos than actual eating satisfaction, representing marketing triumph over quality. The garlic fries were introduced at Candlestick Park in the 1980s and moved to Oracle Park when it opened in 2000. The original concept was brilliant. Fresh-cut fries tossed with garlic, parsley, and Parmesan cheese, creating a unique ballpark experience that you couldn't get anywhere else. The Gilroy garlic fries reputation draws tourists worldwide, but execution has become inconsistent. During busy games, these fries are often served limp, oily, and not crispy, sitting under heat lamps until they lose any resemblance to the crispy, garlicky perfection they're supposed to represent. The garlic application is haphazard. Some orders are drowning in garlic, while others barely have any, creating a lottery where you never know if you're getting the authentic experience or expensive French fries with garlic flakes sprinkled on top. During peak periods, oil temperature drops as volume increases, resulting in fries that absorb oil instead of crisping properly. What should be crispy, golden fries become soggy, greasy disappointments leaving your hands covered in oil and your mouth unsatisfied. At around $12 per order for relatively small servings of inconsistent quality, the value proposition becomes questionable. Tourist reviews are mixed, with many expressing disappointment that famous garlic fries didn't live up to hype. When you're charging premium prices for a signature item, consistency should be non-negotiable. Philadelphia is a pretzel town with a proud tradition dating to German immigrants in the 1700s. Citizens Bank Park should serve the best pretzels in baseball, but instead charges premium prices for heat lamp specials that would embarrass a gas station. The classic Philly pretzel is large, soft, and perfectly salted, with a chewy texture that's satisfying without being tough. Street vendors throughout the city sell authentic pretzels for $1 to $2, proving that quality doesn't require premium pricing. Citizens Bank Park opened in 2004, and the pretzel program has been disappointing from day one. Instead of partnering with local pretzel makers who understand the Philadelphia tradition, the stadium uses mass-produced pretzels that are shipped and frozen and reheated in stadium ovens. These pretzels sit under warming lights for hours, slowly drying out and developing tough, chewy texture that makes them nearly inedible. What should be soft and fresh becomes hard and stale, requiring significant jaw effort to consume. At around $8 for a basic pretzel, you're paying 4 times what you'd pay for a better pretzel from street vendors outside the stadium. Yes, the ballpark has great food overall, but the pretzel program isn't it. In a city famous for pretzels, serving substandard versions at premium prices is almost insulting to the local food culture. Yankee Stadium's Souvenir popcorn bucket has gone viral on social media because you are spending $14.99 on one of the most markup-heavy snacks in any stadium. While Instagram-worthy, the value proposition is questionable at best. Popcorn has been a stadium staple since the early 1900s, when vendors would walk through the stands selling fresh popped kernels in paper bags. The appeal was simple, cheap, tasty, and easy to eat while watching the game. The Souvenir bucket concept is a modern invention designed to extract maximum profit from a traditionally inexpensive snack. The new Yankee Stadium opened in 2009, and the Souvenir popcorn program has evolved into a marketing phenomenon. The buckets are designed to be collectible, with different designs for special events and seasons. The refill program runs until the 7th inning, creating the illusion of value for families who plan to stay for the entire game. You're paying $14.99 for popcorn costing maybe 50 cents to produce, plus a plastic bucket costing another $1 to manufacture. That's over 1,000% markup, making this one of the most overpriced items in any stadium. The popcorn quality is standard movie theater grade, heavily salted, artificially flavored, designed more for addictive appeal than actual taste. The viral nature has created artificial demand, with people buying them more for social media content than consumption. If you want real food value, look elsewhere. This is expensive movie theater popcorn in a collectible container. Chicago is America's pizza capital, home to deep dish legends like Lou Malnati's and Giordano's. Soldier Field should serve pizza representing this incredible heritage, but instead offers Connie's pizza slices that fans hammer as sad, thin, and overpriced regret. Soldier Field opened in 1924 and has been renovated multiple times, but the food program has never lived up to Chicago's incredible culinary reputation. The stadium has cycled through various pizza vendors over the years, but none have successfully captured the quality that Chicago pizza fans expect. Instead of thick, hearty slices Chicago is famous for, fans report getting thin, flavorless pizza that wouldn't pass muster at a suburban strip mall. Cheese application is sparse and uneven, often sliding off in sheets rather than melting properly. The sauce lacks robust tomato flavor characterizing good Chicago pizza. These slices often sit under heat lamps for extended periods, causing crust to become tough and toppings to dry out. At $8 to $10 per slice, you're paying premium prices for pizza that wouldn't be acceptable at a gas station. Chicago Fire fans document pizza box full of nothing special experiences with photos showing sad, sparse slices. In a city with incredible pizza options on every corner, Serving substandard slices at premium prices feels like betrayal of Chicago's food culture. Not every stadium food is overpriced. These three items prove premium stadium pricing can be justified when venues prioritize quality ingredients, authentic preparation, and genuine value. The Boomstick is exactly what stadium food should be, a genuine spectacle delivering on both flavor and value. This 2-foot chili cheese dog has become a legitimate part of the Rangers' game day identity, proving bigger can actually be better when executed properly. Globe Life Field opened in 2020, and the Boomstick was introduced as part of the stadium's signature food program. The concept was simple but brilliant. Create a shareable item that would become synonymous with the Rangers' experience while delivering genuine value for families. This isn't just a regular hot dog stretched to ridiculous proportions. It's carefully crafted, maintaining quality while delivering spectacle. The hot dog is high-quality beef, properly grilled and seasoned, topped with flavorful chili and generous, properly melted cheese. What makes the Boomstick special is it's designed to share. At $26, it seems expensive until you realize it easily feeds 3 to 4 people, making per-person cost reasonable for stadium food. Families can split one and feel satisfied rather than buying multiple overpriced items. The presentation adds to the experience. The Boomstick arrives on a custom tray that makes it easy to share, and the sheer size creates a memorable moment that becomes part of the game experience. Kids love the spectacle, parents appreciate the value, and everyone gets genuinely good food. Customer reviews are overwhelmingly positive, with fans praising both quality and value. Many report the Boomstick has become a must-have part of their Rangers experience, creating food loyalty stadiums dream of achieving. While Citizens Bank Park fails with pretzels, they nail it with Chickie's and Pete's Crabfries. This local Philadelphia favorite has achieved cult status among baseball fans, proving authentic local partnerships can create stadium food worth premium pricing. Started as a Northeast Philadelphia sports bar in 1977, Chickie's and Pete's invented Crabfries in the 1980s. Fresh-cut fries seasoned with proprietary crab seasoning blend, creating addictive savory flavor unlike anything else in stadium food. The partnership with Citizens Bank Park began when the stadium opened in 2004, bringing this authentic Philadelphia favorite to baseball fans. Fresh-cut fries are properly prepared with right balance of crispy exterior and fluffy interior. But the real magic is in the seasoning, a proprietary blend of crab seasoning that includes Old Bay-style spices, garlic, and other secret ingredients that create a unique flavor profile you can't get anywhere else. This represents genuine Philadelphia culture, not corporate creation. Customer loyalty is intense, with many considering crab fries essential to their Citizens Bank Park experience. If you want an actually good salty snack at the park, this is the move. The Royals brought Joe's Kansas City BBQ for 2025, and the Z-Man represents exactly how stadium food partnerships should work. This isn't watered-down stadium version. It's authentic Joe's Kansas City experience at the ballpark. Joe's started in 1996 in a Kansas City gas station and became local legend. The Z-Man, smoked brisket, provolone cheese, onion rings, and signature sauce on Kaiser roll became their signature, representing everything great about Kansas City barbecue. The partnership with Kauffman Stadium maintains the authentic Joe's Kansas City preparation methods and quality standards. The brisket is properly smoked using Joe's techniques, creating the tender, flavorful meat that made the restaurant famous. This isn't reheated cafeteria barbecue. It's legitimate Kansas City barbecue served at the ballpark. The provolone cheese is real cheese that melts properly. The onion rings are crispy and add textural contrast that makes each bite interesting. The Kaiser roll is fresh and substantial enough to hold the generous filling without falling apart. But the sauce is a tangy, slightly sweet blend that complements the smoky brisket without overwhelming it. The pricing reflects the quality. This isn't cheap stadium food, but it's fairly priced for authentic Kansas City barbecue. When you compare it to what you'd pay at Joe's restaurant locations, the stadium pricing feels reasonable rather than exploitative. Customer response has been overwhelmingly positive, with fans praising the authentic quality and generous portions. This is how Do Local Right should look. The Royals partnered with a genuine Kansas City legend and maintained the quality standards that made Joe's famous, creating stadium food that represents the city's culinary heritage while providing real value for fans. Stadium food doesn't have to be expensive disappointment wrapped in nostalgic marketing. The 5 foods we exposed, Dodger Dogs, Oracle Park Garlic Fries, Citizens Bank Park Pretzels, Yankee Stadium Popcorn Buckets, and Soldier Field Pizza, represent everything wrong with captive audience pricing combined with declining quality. But the 3 that get it right prove stadium food can justify premium pricing when venues prioritize authentic quality, generous portions, and genuine local partnerships. The difference comes down to respect for customers and commitment to quality. Your hard-earned money deserves better than overpriced mediocrity disguised as tradition. Skip the expensive mistakes that trade on nostalgia while delivering substandard quality. Choose items that respect both your wallet and taste buds by delivering authentic experiences worth the premium pricing. Stadium food should enhance the game experience, not detract from it. When venues prioritize quality over pure profit and partner with authentic local favorites, everyone wins. Because the crack of the bat and roar of the crowd deserve to be paired with food that's actually worth eating. Let us know what is your favorite stadium food in the comments. See you next time.